So the trip in on the light railway was absolutely amazing. It was very quick. And here we are in our hotel. We've decided on the Mayflower Hotel. And this is our room. It's quite spectacular, to be honest. Here are all our suitcases, wardrobes, lovely lounge. Tea and coffee, and 2 double beds. Oh, another big television. Bathroom. Very spacious. Yeah, that's fantastic. There we are, really happy. Time to put our feet up for half an hour and then hit the streets of Seattle. For evening dinner and drinks, we went to the Yard House, which is an American restaurant and sports bar with lots of craft draft beers to choose from. And the first stop in the morning was Walgreens to pick up Bonine seasickness tablets. Much better to buy them here. You can't get this kind of strength in the UK, and you certainly don't want to leave it to getting on the ship to buy them, as they'll be much more expensive. Thanks to our jet lag, we were up very early, and so we're able to have a wander around some of the craft style shops. This obviously making cheese. There's a big queue for Le Panier, so this must be good too. And here's the original Starbucks. Let's see what the queue looks like. Morning.
Morning.
So there was no plan to go in the original Starbucks, but the queue is so small it would be rude not to.
Might as well give it a go, eh?
Come on in.
Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll have you guys follow me. This is my partner Jessica, who can help you with drinks and merchandise.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How's the coffee, Jim? What did you get?
I got myself a nice grande latte, and do you know what? It just tastes like the original from 1912.
Behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. Anyway, with our coffee, we headed through the market to view out over the sound of Seattle and spotted the Norwegian Encore. Here's Jim contemplating his life as a stand-up comedian in retirement. So time now for some breakfast, and I'd already had a look online to see what was recommended, and it was Lowell's in the Pike Place market. Obviously you're going to pay a little extra for the location, but if you see a queue outside, don't worry, do ask if you can sit upstairs. We walked straight up, so I'm not really sure what the big queue thing was about. Jim had French toast and bacon and eggs, and I went with the breakfast tacos and the salsa. It was incredible. And of course we had to hang around and watch the fish throwing spectacle.
Blackjack, hey! Oh, again, hey! Blackjack, hey! Applause!
I booked us baseball tickets for the Sunday, so we popped into the expensive Seattle Mariners merch store, quickly picked our favourite. It had to be J-Rod, not Drod, as I originally thought, but I was quickly corrected to save any embarrassment. After a quick pit stop back at the hotel, we hopped on the monorail to go to the Space Needle Park. It's 7 minutes by rail or 20-minute walk. I do love a train though. So we're here at the Space Needle. There's so much going on today. I think possibly there is a charity event. There are loads of people here in coloured vests with numbers on, and it seems that they are climbing the Space Needle by foot. There are a lot of people doing it, and that's quite remarkable. It's $200 to enter, and obviously it's a charitable thing. So I don't know how often these happen here, but it's quite something. The whole gardens in itself, you've got a science museum, a pop culture museum, there's so much going on. I think you could literally spend 2 days here and you wouldn't have taken it all in. Another train, and we were back on the one line, the same line that had brought us into Seattle from the airport, back out to the T-Mobile Stadium, which is home of the Seattle Mariners baseball team. I can't tell you how much fun this was. We'd never been to a baseball game before. It was the last game of the season and Kids Appreciation Day, so there was absolutely loads going on. The place was packed. The atmosphere was fantastic. Just families out to have a good time. Oh boy, the beer was expensive. But anyway, we had no idea what was going on for most of the time. Not one bit of that hot dog went his daughter's way. Anyhow, J-Rod helped save the day and the Mariners won. What also blew my mind is getting back to the train was so easy. There were no queues, no bottlenecks. It was just a well-oiled drum. The following morning we popped back to Le Panier just for a few pastries for breakfast. You never know, we might have starved because we weren't getting on the cruise ship till 10 o'clock, so oof. Then the last thing we did was to make time to visit the gum wall, which is right next to Pike Place Market. So if you're there, you might as well see it. It is disgusting. So we've had a great couple of days in Seattle, and we are just about to leave the hotel to get a shuttle to Pier 91 to board Royal Caribbean's Quantum of the Seas. Tell them where we're going.
I don't know. Yeah, no idea where we're going.
So we're doing a 14-night trans-Pacific cruise over to Japan. We'll go to 5 different places around Japan and then end up in Tokyo, where we're going to spend a day before we fly back home to Heathrow.
could have looked on the back of my top, I suppose. That would have
Oh
told me.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, this is where we're going. Quantum of the Seas, Seattle, International Dateline, Mororan, Hakodate, Akita, Shimizu, Yokohama and Tokyo. And we absolutely can't wait. It's been such a long time coming. Right, so we're going to get going. We'll be showing you a lot of footage from the ship, our cabin, which you're not going to believe. Actually, we can't believe it either because we got such a deal, and I'll share all that with you on the cabin tour video. So let's go.
Bye.
See you later.